Hey angels, welcome back. So today I have a great video for you guys all about hair care that I've used, that I love, and I kind of want to, I guess I should rewind this. Say hi to Coco. Hi Coco. I went to hair school. I went to Aveda Institute in Minneapolis back in 2007, I believe it was. And I graduated with a cosmetology degree. So I have done hair. I currently don't do hair and I do not keep my cosmetology license active. But that being said, my sister does say that I was the best blonde artist. I used to be blonde. I'm naturally blonde. And I truly love all things hair care, so I want to get into this video and show you guys some of the stuff that I use, but then also talk about some blonde products and some products that could help you, because here's the thing is no one's hair is identical to anyone else, and you're gonna have to find products that work for you. However, there are some things that I can kind of go over, like color theory, how to not over proteinize your hair, like put too much protein in it where it's breaking off. So if you want longer, stronger, shinier, thicker hair, there are some things you can do, like some universal facts that you can do to have nice hair. Now I grew my hair out. This is my natural hair. And I did have extensions, so the extensions did break off a lot of my hair. I am growing it back out. I'm probably going to do one more cut before I grow it back out, just to get rid of any split ends. But I feel like my hair has been growing really well, and this is because I do eat a lot of protein. So I eat a ton of protein, I eat a healthy amount of fat to help with my hormones and keep my hair shiny, my skin shiny, healthy, not shiny, but hydrated and healthy. And so the exterior part of it is really what I want to talk about today. So I have my products. I'm ready to jump into this video. We're going to start with washing your hair, and I'm going to show you guys exactly what I use. Have you ever seen such a cute corgi? Look at this girl. All right, are you guys excited? I'm excited. So today I just ended up doing my hair just now. So I blow dried it, and I'm going to show you guys first what I used to blow dry. I know this is kind of working backwards, but I'm going to show you what I used to blow dry. So I did pick this up at Ulta. It's just called Tissage. There's so many different brands, or maybe I got this on Amazon. I think I got this on Amazon. There's so many different brands nowadays of these almost like hot roller-esque blow dryers, and they're so easy to use. You literally just go through the hair. I do section out my hair when I use these, so I just use like a clip like this, and I'll just go section by section. But it's so simple to use, so easy to use. You get nice volume because it really starts to like pull the hair away from the scalp. And as long as you're doing like that, where you're pulling it up and curling it under, section by section, don't do it all at once like I'm doing, you're gonna get amazing volume. So absolutely love these. This is probably like my second or third blow dryer like this. I actually had a review I did on blow drying my hair with one of those, and I called it like my janky hair tutorial. That was like in 2020. Still using it, still loving it. It's awesome. The next thing I'm gonna show you guys is shampoo. So I'm gonna show you high-end shampoo and then lower-end shampoo. I use both and I mix it up, so I'm not like married to one, but I do love my Kerastase. I've been using Kerastase since I could afford to use Kerastase, and I feel like it really gives me like that sleek, pretty hair look that I'm looking for. I originally started off using the green collection, and my hair was breaking off a lot, and I want to talk about this because it's so freaking important. Over proteinizing your hair, overusing protein on your hair will crack your hair. It will be dry, lifeless. You're gonna have split ends, you're gonna have breakage. You want to assess your hair, or have a hairdresser assess your hair, a good one. We always want the best of the best to do this because there's a lot of misinformation, but you want someone who knows what they're talking about to look at your hair and see if it's dry or what's going on with it. I personally think a lot of people have really dry hair and they're thinking that their hair is weak, but really what it is it's very dry hair, and they're using these protein rich products on their hair, and it's cracking their hair off, making them think, oh my gosh, I need to use something with even more protein, and then they have even worse hair. This was my cycle for years and years and years, until one day my girlfriend was like, you have to try this shampoo. So this is the Kerastase Bane Satin 2. They have, I think, 3 levels of each. She told me I had to try this. I ended up buying it because she's like, it smells like Chanel No. 5. And I bought it and I tried it out and I was like, oh my god, my hair actually feels healthy for once in my life. It's because I was using this and I was using the coordinating conditioner with it, and my hair was hydrated. So you want to make sure you're hydrating your hair. Super, super important to hydrate your hair. Protein, so if you are doing like a protein, I would do very light protein and maybe do it once every 2 weeks, maybe once a month. I really do not use many protein products on my hair. Maybe a protein mask once every like 2 months. I seriously try to avoid it because I feel like it does crack the hair off. So there's that. So these are the 2 that I tend to alternate the most. This one is a color, this one's called the Chroma Absolute Bain Riche Chroma Respect, yeah. This one is the Bain Riche Chroma Respect. This one is really good for hair color. So if you want to keep your hair, you know, vibrant, and you do highlights, or you use a toner, or you're like me and you dye your hair darker, this is really good at color protecting your hair. Okay, so for more affordable shampoos, I'm going to show you guys these. They've gotten kind of gross because I've used them a lot. I also do use these on my dogs. So they smell good. They smell really, really good. So these are from Lush, and I love Lush for so many things. I love Lush for their body wash, their soaps, even though they don't last very long, and I like these because you can travel really easy with these. These are just the shampoo bars. They have like a little tin, a reusable tin that you can put these in. And I do like that these are eco-friendly. So instead of plastic containers, you're getting this all by itself. This one is the rice one. Smells like candy. I can't quite put my finger on it, but it smells like candy. It smells super good. I actually use that to wash Louis because it's more for sensitive skin and for dry hair, and he has allergies. So when I use that on him, he smells good and he doesn't tend to get upset or like itchy skin. This one is the honey. I washed the kids, or honey, I think it's the honey one. Super honey scent. Oh my god, this one's super honey. I actually watched them make this on a Lush video. It was like Undercover Boss Lush edition, and I like fell in love with the story, so I went out and bought it, and I absolutely love it. It makes your hair super soft, super shiny. And then this one is the lemon one. This is like a deep clean. So if I am super gunky and I have a ton of buildup, or I have a ton of dry shampoo in my hair, I'll use this one. So those ones I think are like $8 to $10. They're very, very affordable, you guys. These ones are like $30 to $38, or $30 to $30 or $40. $30 to $40 for these, whereas these last forever. You only use like a couple swipes depending on how thick your hair is, and these are only like $10. So it's a very good deal in my opinion. Next, we're gonna move on to conditioners. Now, I already showed you the coordinating conditioner to the Lat Vital. So super hydrating, really nice. It has a really pretty perfume scent. This one actually does not have a perfume scent, so I really like this one. I bought this on a whim on Sephora, and I really, really, really love it. It's thick, it's moisturizing, and it's 97% natural origin, no silicone. So I really, really love, love, love this one. It's just called the Aura Botanica, so it's very natural. So you guys know that I can get headaches from a lot of fragrance sometimes, and this one I absolutely love because it doesn't put a fragrance in your hair. So if you want to smell the shampoo more, like say I use the honey one and I want to keep it smelling super honey, it doesn't deposit any fragrance. So that's really nice, but it still gives you that beautiful Kerastase finish that I love. Now, before I get into actually what I was going to talk about, I'm going to show you guys the Retreat. This one's the protein one. So this one is Bring Distraught Tresses Back from the Brink with Deeply Moisturizing Avocado, Jojoba, and Olive Oils. I will tell you, this one's from Lush, and it's made by Jeffree. I will tell you guys that this one is definitely a reparative conditioner. I've noticed if I use this too much, yeah, it's a strengthening soy milk. If I use this too much, my hair will break off. I actually had a lot of breakage due to using this too much. So once a week, maybe once every other week, depending on how often you wash your hair. You do not want to use this every single time. But my God, it smells amazing. This brings me back to when I used to go out to New York to visit my great aunt who has passed away. She was one of my favorite people in the entire world, and this was a conditioner that I had at her house. She lived by a Lush store, and I used to use the big shampoo. So there's this like salty big shampoo, and it reminded me of the ocean. And then I would use this Retreat, and I love to visit her in New York because every time I went there, I'd get to pick this up. So this is such a nostalgic thing for me, and it reminds me so much of the beautiful memories that I had in New York. And so I really, really love this one, and I wish that they made this fragrance in a different style, like moisturizing, because I would use it all the time. Now, I am going to warn you guys that Lush can be very strong fragrance. So if you are sensitive to fragrance, I would skip Lush 100% because it's, or see if it is bad for you, because to me, I feel like Lush is very overpowering, and I've gotten headaches from wearing the shampoo or from using the shampoo and conditioner combo. It's just very strong. I've had people literally like hug me 3 days after washing my hair, because I try to not wash my hair a lot, and they're like, oh my God, I can still smell, like, your hair smells really good. What is that scent? And it's because it stays in the hair. So like literally you're always smelling it. So it's very, very, very strong. Just a little heads up. No pun intended, but pun intended. So the next thing I'm going to show you is an in-shower booster that I really like. So I actually have a couple boosters to show you guys. I do have the liquid glass, and I'm going to tell you why I love this and why I love the K18. So K18 is a reparative. You don't want to use this often. This one, you shampoo, do not condition, towel dry, begin with 1 milliliter, which is 3 pumps, and you work it evenly from roots to ends, or from ends to roots. You don't rinse out, so you leave this in your hair. I like it. I don't use it as often as I use this. Now this is called liquid glass. This is an instant glossing rinse that uses reverse I can never say this. Reverse micellar. Reverse micellar. Okay, reverse micellar technology to smooth hair and leave a silky high shine finish in just 10 seconds. This has a very much like thicker than water consistency, so it's not too hard to use. It's almost kind of like a gel consistency, very much like that perfume I rolled on. It's a gel that like soaks in. I love, love, love this. So this is by Dry Bar, and it's called Liquid Glass. And this is amazing for your hair. This creates that like, almost, I don't have it in my hair today, so you're probably not gonna see it, but maybe I'll insert a clip of me walking with the sun shining on my hair so you guys can see. When I use this, I get so many compliments. People are always like, oh my gosh, your hair is so shiny. It looks like glass, and that's exactly what I wanted my hair to look like. So there's a bodybuilder. You guys know I'm in the bodybuilding world. There's a girl named Lauren Dannemiller, and she has the most incredible hair. Like seriously, her hair is so amazing, and when she goes on stage, it's just, I think it's all her hair. I don't think she does extensions, and when she goes on stage and she like goes like this, her hair just looks like it's like cascading water. And I remember seeing her posing, and I'm like, I want my hair to look like Lauren Dannemiller's hair. And I've been experimenting, I've been trying different things. This is really like the GOAT. So this and this together, this is called Color Wow. This is my all-time favorite treatment. You just spray it on your hair, and this actually lasts for like 3 different washes, so it stays in the hair. You may have to reapply a little bit, but it is phenomenal. So how I use this is I will spray this before I flat iron my hair. I spray it layer by layer, I let it dry, and then I flat iron my hair, and oh my gosh, like the shine you get from this, the silkiness you get from this, it is amazing. I have this in a travel size. Like I will not go anywhere without my Color Wow. Like I have the hairspray, I've tried the masks, but this right here, it's my go-to. It's called the Dreamcoat Supernatural Spray. And it says it magically transforms textured, amazing humidity proofing powers. And I live in Florida. This is something that is like a must have. You need this in your life if you live in Florida. I'm not sponsored by any of these brands, by the way. I just am telling you guys what I love. I love this. Like, I got it from Sephora. I buy it from Sephora. Absolutely love. So that, the K18 is really great. Again, you don't want to use it too much. You don't want to use any of these too much. Even the Color Wow, this guy right here, use it once every like 3 washes. Unless you're going to an event and you really want that shiny, glassy hair where you're like, whoosh, and it just like looks like waterfalls. You don't need to use it every time you wash your hair. That kind of goes for anything. I feel like you can really overuse anything and everything, so it's good to have a variety and switch it up. Like, that's kind of my philosophy I live by, is you want to make sure that you're switching things up so you're not overusing any one thing. You never want to overuse any one ingredient. So the next thing I'm going to show you guys is when I get out of the shower. Wait, I missed something. I missed an important step. This I use when my roots are growing in. This is the DP Hue Gloss Plus Semi-Permanent Hair Color. You may need gloves if you have dark hair. I use the colors Auburn and Medium Brown. They stain the crap out of my hands, okay? Like, this will stain your skin. I apply it super quickly and wash my hands with like burning hot water like 7 times with soap. I could just use gloves, but I hate to waste gloves, but then again, I'm wasting water and soap. So whatever, it all comes down to, this is basically a hair color booster. It's not hair color. It's not gonna change your hair color, but this is fantastic for when you need a little boost. If your color's fading, if you see your roots coming in and you don't have time to dye your hair, or you don't have time to get in to see your salon person, these are the real deal. I absolutely love DP Hue. The brand is really great. There's certain things I don't really love. The apple cider vinegar rinse is okay. It smells kind of gross, but these I definitely really like. And how I use these is I actually put them on dry. I know it says not to do that, but I'll put them on dry at the roots if I have to like do it as like a color boost before I get my hair colored. I put them at the roots and I let it sit in like a bun with my little clip, like I'll clip my hair up. And then when I wash my hair, I create like a shampoo thing where I use the shampoo and I create it into like I scrub it all together and I run it down so that the color kind of goes all throughout. And then I rinse and then I do my conditioner, and it's fantastic. It does create a sleek look to your hair too. So these are great. Absolutely love it. It's almost like using a toner. It seals in the hair. It kind of seals the cuticle. Really, really, really love these. So when I get out of the shower, what I use is these 2 bad boys, and I'll alternate these. So today I used this one. This is the Amica, and it's the Daily Thickening Treatment. I just started using these probably 2 weeks ago because I really wanted to grow my hair in thicker after having extensions, taking them out and realizing my hair had, you know, a lot of it had pulled out due to extensions. I wanted to use this on the spots where the extensions were. And so I bought these to try out, and I'm actually really, really, really liking these. Like, didn't think I was gonna like these as much as I do. I bought this one first. This is Virtue. I've had really good results with all things Virtue, from shampoo to hairspray. I actually have a travel. It's like so well loved. Oh my god. Like, I am embarrassed to even show you guys the label. It's so well loved. But this is like the shape spray. It's a perfect hold, blocks humidity. This is actually like really great because you can use it. It's very light. It smells fantastic too for a hairspray. But it's super light and you can still run your hands through your hair. So it's not like intense, but it kind of just smooths everything. You can use it for flyaways. But anyways, back to the regularly scheduled programming. The Virtue is really great. It's a little bit thicker and my hair tends to look more oily. Kind of see like the bubbles in it. My hair can tend to look more oily if I use the Virtue more than 1 day in a row. So I actually use these only when I wash my hair, and I just spray it at the root and then I massage it in, and it's like a nice little spa treatment, and it has been helping. So the next thing I do is I'll put in some sort of hair oil. I've been using up this Bostengal Silk Amino Peptide Therapy. Now this does have protein in it, Silk Aminos, but I'll alternate this and I'll show you guys the oil I'm using too, because I don't want to just show you this, guys. So I actually alternate between oils. I do have a cheaper oil that I like to use. I've taken this traveling, it's almost gone. This one is the Argan oil of Morocco, Renewing Plus Penetrating Oil. I really don't mind this brand. It's a pretty good brand. And it's just not bad. It's okay. It's very minimal ingredients, but it smells good, and it works great. So I think it's almost kind of like a dupe for this. But you guys know I love my Kerastase. This is the Kerastase Gold package. I've used the color treatment one, but the Elixir All-Time. The Elixir one is just my all-time favorite. It's multi-usage. It's just really pretty scent. It matches the shampoo and the conditioner, and I just find that this just makes my hair so pretty. People always ask, what do you have in your hair? It smells so good. And it's this bad boy. It makes your hair so soft, so vibrant, so shiny. Just all in all, a good deal. So if I'm going somewhere and I want more volume to my hair, like say I'm going to a date night with my husband or a dinner or something where I want to have like a little bit more volume, what I'll do is I'll actually use this. This is the Beau Stegall Signature Collection. This is the Elevate Root Amplifier. There's so many different brands that have these nowadays. I know that Kerastase I think has one even, but I love Kerastase Mousse. That's what I'm gonna buy next. I used to use it and it was like the best thing ever. It smells so good. But this one is just a little spray nozzle like this. And what you do is you just spray it. I'm gonna show you guys how it looks. You'll just shake it. You wanna shake it before you use it. Shake it real good. And then you just spray it like so, and it looks like that. Kind of bubbles down. You wanna spray it, but don't like push it into your hair too much. You wanna spray it on when it's wet and just kind of like mix it in a little bit. And then blow dry. So this is gonna give it a ton of volume. Only use this when you are blow drying your hair. I know people use this as like dry shampoo. Why? When you can just use dry shampoo. But it's also gonna give you some texture so you can really back comb a lot easier, because you guys know when your hair is super sleek and freshly washed, it's harder to style. That gives it a little bit of texture. So definitely really like anything that's like a root amplifier, especially if you're gonna do something fun with your hair or like style it in like a bigger way, it helps. So next I'm gonna go over dry shampoos. I hate to wash my hair more than once or twice a week. Sometimes if I have to, I'll do like maybe 3 times a week, but I try to really minimally wash my hair. This keeps the hydration in, it's better for your hair. And I work out a lot. I'm always in the gym, I'm always running. So as a runner, I sweat and I'm very sweaty. So my hair gets dirty. I need to use something to kind of soak up the oil, and this is my go-to collection of products I've used. So I've tried pretty much every dry shampoo there is out there. Just be careful if you do have celiac disease like I do. You want to make sure that there's no wheat in your dry shampoo. I know people say it doesn't matter, but when it's blowing in the air, I've actually been glutened from dry shampoo before. So I used to use Batiste, which smells good, it's great, but it has wheat in there. And so if you have celiac, maybe switch that out. It could help. So if you're still feeling sick or having issues, these are gluten-free products that I found that I really like. So this one is the IGK, and this one's called First Class. This one has charcoal detoxing. Basically it just takes out all the yuck in the hair. I love this one. I actually will spray it at night before I sleep, and when I wake up I just brush it out. It does have a little bit of a gray color, so just be mindful of that. This one's called Direct Flight by the same brand, IGK, and this one is a Matcha Dry Shampoo. It's a medium cleanse level, texturizing, volumizing style extender. I noticed this one has a better smell to it. I do like this one for when my hair is not too dirty. So when my hair is like kind of like that second day hair or third day hair where it just needs a little like oomph, I'll use this. Or if my hair is freshly clean and I want to tease it, I'll use this. So I like the smell of that one, and it's a nice pretty scent, and I find that it doesn't leave me with the gray in my hair either. This one's the Living Proof Dry Shampoo. I don't use this one that much. This is my least used dry shampoo. Not for any particular reason. I just don't really like the smell of Living Proof. It smells very scientific to me, which is funny because I like science and I'm like very into all that stuff. I can't get down with the super cold scent of the Living Proof. It smells very like you're in a factory. I'm just not into it. Anyways, I'll use it if I have to, and it is a good dry shampoo. It's a very good dry shampoo. It just has a weird scent to it. This one is green aerosol technology, non-ozone depleting. Oh, hey, for all of you people out there trying to save the planet, this is a good option. This is called Life in the Fast Lane, and it is free from sulfates, parabens, silicones. It does not have gluten, no phthalates, no artificial dyes, no formaldehyde, no synthetic fragrance, no petroleum, and it is 100% vegan. So this one is very much like your eco babe, eco chic babe type of situation. This is the bottle. It's very like much an eco looking bottle, and this one has a coconut scent to it, and I think it actually has coconut in here. It's like a clean coconut smell, which I really like, and I really like this product. So I love the fact that it's sustainable, but I also love the fact that it works, and I love the fact that it smells good. You usually don't find all three check boxes in one product. They did a great job, whoever this is. It's Together Beauty. I've never heard of them before, but you can get it on Sephora, and that's exactly where I got it. And I'm very happy with this product. So that concludes our hair kind of like tutorial for the day. One thing I do want to talk about before we leave and I take off, because I have a million things to do, is my sister was telling me, she's like, I feel like I can never get the blonde that I really want. And when I did hair, I specialized in blonde. I love to do blonde hair. I understood it. And I think maybe it's like the fact that I'm very interested in science and color theory, and I love stuff like that. But the color, like, I just noticed a lot of hairstylists, a lot of hair colorists don't understand the color wheel, because my sister was complaining that she kind of like had weird tones to her hair, and I was like, send me a couple pictures of your hair, like send it in daylight, send it in like lighting like this, send it in, you know, dimmer lighting. And I know her hair because I've done her hair for so long. Her hair tends to pull orange, so when we bleach her hair, it goes through a lot of stages. So you guys know, as it bumps up, it's gonna remove layers of the hair. It's gonna go into the cortex and remove different layers of the hair and different colors out of the hair. So it's gonna eat through that hair. It's gonna go through the different, you know, it's gonna take out the red first, I believe, and then it goes through to, is it the red first? The blue first, because blue is a black. So if you have black hair, you have a lot of blue in your hair. So you have all the colors in your hair. You have blue, red, and yellow. So it's gonna lift through. The blue is gonna go away first, then the red's gonna go away, and then you have yellow. So here's the thing, yellow is purple. So you know how there's purple shampoo? I sound like I'm trying to explain the Ancient Aliens guy. Like, so you know, like, okay, so I'll just explain it like this. You have the blue, you have the red, and then you have the yellow. On the opposite side, the things that are gonna cancel it out, this is so much easier for you guys. The things that will cancel these colors out are on the opposite side, and I'm gonna go through those with you. Okay, so I pulled up the color wheel for you guys so you could see for yourselves. The opposite color from blue is orange. So on that very low level, if you wanted to kind of cancel that out, cancel that blue out, the orange is gonna work to cancel that out. But when it's so dark, when you have all those colors in there, it really doesn't matter. But when you start to lift the hair with bleach, that's when this matters. So once the blue goes away and you have that red there, like it's moving through to the red, you have red and yellow. Together, red and yellow make orange. So you have the orange right here. So it makes sense. You add in blue and it cancels that out. But anyways, so you have the orange right here. So as your hair gets lighter, you'll notice that the bleach is eating through the hair. If you wipe the hair, a lot of hairstylists will take the hair and wipe it to see what level it's at. It will be bright orange, and as it gets lighter, the orange will start to go burp, 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 and start to turn into a more yellow. And then you get burp, 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 turning into a pale yellow, like a very light yellow, like a champagne color. And then burp, 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 turns into a white. So white is the absence of the colors. So keeping that in mind, the opposite of yellow is gonna be violet. This is why so many hairstylists say you need a violet shampoo. My sister was using a violet shampoo, but my sister pulls orange. So my sister has orange hair. She was using the violet shampoo, which cancels out the yellow, but it's not canceling out the orange color. So she was left with a muddy kind of color where you could see, you know, it's canceling out that yellow, but you still have that reddish orange in there. And so you could still see some orange in her hair. And I see so many people who are a lower tone, like a lower level color. You have 1 through, I believe it's 12, and 1 is black, 12 is like platinum blonde. She was like around like probably like a level 8, 9, and it was orange. And so some people pull and they'll pull more yellow, and the purple shampoo works amazing for them. But if you pull to like a level 9 and you are more orangey, what's gonna happen is it's gonna cancel that out. It's gonna look darker, it's gonna look dirty, it's gonna look muddy, and it's still gonna look kind of orangey. It's just gonna look dirty. It's not gonna look bright and vibrant. So I told my sister, hey, what you need to do is to cancel out your orange, because she was like right around here. You need to get a light blue shampoo. So what she did was she ordered, let me see if I can pull it up for you guys. She actually texted me and she said, oh my gosh, she keeps sending me strengthening shampoos. I'm gonna go nuts. I'm trying to advise her on her long hair routine. And I'm like, you gotta stop using the hair strengthening stuff because it's just gonna create too much protein in the hair. And she has gorgeous hair. Like, she has very like a thick head of hair. She has a beautiful hairline. I'm like, you just need the hydration. The hydration will really, really help. And she has hair like mine. She has better hair than me, but she has hair like mine. And I told her my story, like, hey, I was using the, sorry, I'm trying to like multitask, but I was like, hey, I've been using the strengthening for so long when I was younger, and my hair was like breaking off. I didn't understand it. And it wasn't until I started using the actual, I was using like hydrating, like products that were good for my hair, and I understood how hair worked and color theory and all of that, that I actually had hair where people complimented my hair, which had never happened before. Literally, my hair growing up was disastrous. Like, I feel like it was an embarrassment to society. Like, I would walk out of the house, I had no idea. Like, I was just, you're young and you don't know things. You don't know what you don't know. And so I always had bad hair in high school. I didn't really know how to style my hair, and it took a long time. It took a lot of trial and error. I'm still looking for which one she got. So sorry if I'm not looking at the camera, but it took a lot of trial and error. We talk obviously like way too much. Took a lot of trial and error, but eventually I finally found what worked really, really great. And I'm very happy with it because my hair finally started to grow. When I was in high school, I always had longer hair, but it wasn't as healthy as it is now. And my hair could never, okay, I found the picture, but my hair could never grow past my lower part of like my boob. And now my hair can get really, really long. If you guys have seen me with my long blonde hair, I had long platinum natural blonde hair, no extensions. Everyone was like, oh, what extensions do you have? I'm like, this is just my hair. I swear by this hair routine, you guys. I'm telling you, if you throw away, or not throw away, but just stop using the strengthening stuff as much, because I see so many people using all these strengthening shampoos and conditioners and treatments. Stop it. You're breaking your hair. If you use more of the hydrating lines and you really hydrate and nourish your hair and treat your hair well, sleep with a silk pillowcase and brush your hair gently from the bottom going up, you will have a nice hair. I'm telling you, you'll start to see growth. This is what she ended up getting, was the Pureology Color Fanatic in blue. Oh, ow. And this is what she said about it. She said, yay, and she said that her hair looks really, really good. She said that my mom even commented that her hair looked really bright and really good. So that's awesome. I'm so glad she's happy. Like, when she comes here, I'm gonna do a full hair consult with her and just kind of go through products she can use and all of that. And I'm not going to do this for random people on the internet. I just really don't have any time to do that, but I will keep making videos like this. So if you do have questions, you can post them in the comments, and I can do generalized videos to help with tips on growing out hair and tips on making hair soft and supple, whatever you guys want to know about hair or about skin or about anything beauty related. Like, I love looking up stuff. I love researching stuff. Like, this is kind of something that is like a passion project of mine. I love to do it. So if you have questions, instead of DMing me them, just post them in comments, or if they are a little bit more touchy, DM them, but understand that I will probably make it into a video so that more people can you know, put it to good use. And so I don't have time to go through and, you know, even check much of my messages anymore. I'm just so busy with real estate and with editing and all of that I'm even giving up my podcast. It came down to push comes to shove, and my podcast was taking up too much time, and I just have way too much going on. I haven't been working out as much as I should be for competing, and something had to go. So I'm gonna be cutting out my podcast. I know it's gonna be a little heartbreaking. I know that there's people who are listening to it. It just came up on the year anniversary this month, but I cannot afford with my time to keep going with the podcast and still have time to sleep and time to work out. As it is, I don't have a lot of time to work out. So not trying to make you guys feel bad for me. I'm just saying, like, if I don't respond to a message, or if I you know, can't quite give you like personalized results, just understand that that's where this is coming from, and I definitely want to create videos around it. So I do love when you guys write to me and you have questions. Just understand that I'll probably make it more generalized and more universal, and I'll put it into my videos for you guys. So just a little thing before we go, this top is from Brittany Allen. I absolutely love her. I found her on Peloton. Olivia wears a lot of her clothes, and so does, I think Jess Sims might be one of her clients, but oh my gosh, I always forget her name. Jess King, that's who it is. Jess King is her client. So Jess King actually has a lot of custom stuff from her. I absolutely love her designs. I'm gonna show you guys the back. It's just really, really pretty. And so yeah, I just want to show you guys and tell you guys where I got this, because I know I'm gonna have a couple questions, because the monarch pattern is very unique. And I just want to be, you know, upfront with where I get my stuff from. So yeah, if you guys like this video, leave a thumbs up. And don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell notification for all future videos. Leave me a comment if you have a product that I featured that you love. Let me know in the comments, and I am excited to see you guys in the next video. Take care.